The majority of people on Earth have heard of the name Moses before. In fact, you probably clicked this video because you recognize the name. But what if I told you that this one man's incredible escape from certain death as an infant would eventually reshape the entire course of human history? Welcome aboard ARNIE'S Brain Train, and today we're going to dive headfirst into the explosive life of Moses in the quickest video about Moses you've ever watched. This was the ultimate underdog story who became humanity's most influential lawgiver. I'm Alex Arnold, and let's start by time traveling back over 3,000 years to uncover the man behind the legend. All of my sources are listed in the description below, so let's buckle up for this adventure and let's get going. Picture yourself in ancient Egypt. There's a paranoid pharaoh, and he orders the execution of every Hebrew baby boy. But one desperate mother refuses to let her son become another statistic. She places her 3-month-old baby in a waterproof basket and sends him floating down the Nile River. Talk about the ultimate leap of faith. Now, this isn't just any baby, but this is Moses, whose name would echo through millennia. For whatever historical value it holds, this is my favorite part of the story. Pharaoh's own daughter discovers the basket, falls in love with the baby, and adopts him into the royal family. But plot twist, she unknowingly hires Moses' real mother as his nanny. Sometimes reality is stranger than fiction, and this incredible origin story sets the stage for everything that follows. Now, one of the main contentions I get about this topic is people telling me that it sounds like pure legend. But here's why this story actually matters. Understanding Moses means understanding the foundation of 3 major world religions that still shape billions of lives today. So historical or not, we've got some fascinating archaeological breadcrumbs that make this ancient fairy tale feel surprisingly real. First up, we have the Amarna letters. Over 300 clay tablets discovered in Egypt dating to the 14th century BCE. These reveal intense correspondence between Egyptian officials and their subjects in Canaan, showing the exact kind of political turmoil that would have surrounded Moses' era. It's like finding ancient text messages that confirm the chaos of the times. Then we have my favorite, the Merneptah stele from the late 13th century BCE. This Egyptian inscription contains the first known reference to Israel outside of the Bible, proving that a group called Israel was already established in Canaan exactly when Moses would have been leading them there. It's like finding an ancient newspaper headline that says, "Moses was here." And finally, the Brooklyn Museum houses Egyptian papyri recording slave names from the Middle Kingdom period. Surprisingly, many names are Semitic, including Hebrew, Arabic, and Aramaic origins, supporting the idea that Hebrew people were indeed living in Egypt as the biblical account describes. Now back to what makes Moses absolutely mind-blowing. He didn't just escape Egypt, he became history's most influential lawgiver. Traditionally credited with writing the Torah, Moses established laws and teachings that didn't just shape Judaism, they also became the bedrock of Christianity, Islam, and Western civilization. We're talking about moral and legal principles that still govern billions of people today. Just stop to think about it for a second. Concepts like thou shalt not kill and thou shalt not steal seem obvious now, but someone had to establish these as fundamental human principles. That someone was Moses, transforming scattered tribes into a unified people with a revolutionary moral code. So why should you even care about a guy who lived over 3,000 years ago? Because Moses' story embodies themes that are still incredibly relevant. Liberation from oppression, unwavering faith in the face of impossible odds, and leadership that transforms entire civilizations. Whether you see him as a historical figure or a legendary hero, Moses' impact on world history is absolutely undeniable. His life story unequivocally proves that one person's courage and conviction can literally change the world. From fleeing certain death as a baby to leading hundreds of thousands to freedom, Moses shows us that extraordinary circumstances can create extraordinary leaders. In the end, Moses' incredible journey from basket baby to legendary lawgiver reminds us that history's greatest heroes often start with the most impossible circumstances. His themes of liberation, faith, and transformational leadership continue echoing through time, proving that some stories are too powerful to ever fade away. Thank you so much for joining me on this quick look into the life of Moses. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to ARNIE'S Brain Train for more mind-blowing historical adventures, and check out all of my sources in the description below. What other legendary figures should I explore next? Let me know in the comments. All aboard the next stop on our curiosity journey, and remember, life isn't always this simple, but it's always this interesting. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.